she said.
Well, listen, the double standard between the way he handled that with Loretta Lynch and the way he handled my father, I mean, that just goes to show you how politicized this has all been. I mean, I think his credibility in D.C., after probably an illustrious career, has to be shot because that shouldn't be happening. I mean, this is the head of the Federal Bureau of Investigations. The head of the FBI goes on, well, if I was a stronger man. I mean, who are we kidding, Sean? I mean, what kind of response is that?
Pathetic.
I mean, this guy's the head of the FBI, and that's his response? Not, hey, maybe I should follow the law and procedure and say that Trump was doing this. Maybe I should let him know that this was happening. But instead, he decides to do this. Then he leaks some notes to a friend of his because he doesn't have the guts to do it himself. He has to leak it through a friend of... I mean, where does this stop? I mean, it is nuts, but I'm just glad it's all out there because literally... even the left, as you pointed out, with Chris Matthews saying, hey, guys, it's over, let's move on. You know what? Let my father do his job. Let him do what the American people elected him to do.
Don, I would love to say that that's going to happen.
No, they
when
won't
you
let it
think
go.
of the... When you, well, it's even that, but it's even deeper. When you think of the level of vitriol, hate, it's been directed at you and your brother. They're even attacking your sister and your 11-year-old brother and the president's wife and anybody close to him or anybody that expresses a like towards him and agrees with him. To me, this is about undermining the will of the American people and so delegitimizing, so damaging, so distracting. At the least, he doesn't fulfill the agenda that people elected him for. That is a serious problem in the country.
I think it is. And I mean, but the good thing about it is, honestly, I think the left has overplayed their hand so much, Sean. It's been so ridiculous, so over the top, so extreme. I mean, half the things that were reported in the New York Times, the dossier comments, even Comey, in his own words, said,
Comey wanted to hire the guy.
Hey,
he wanted to hire that guy, that MI6 guy.
Wrong. Even he's saying it. So, you know, all these things that they tried to take him out with, I think it's pushed reasonable people in here. You're never going to get the fringes, or you have one fringe, you'll never have the other. But reasonable people in the middle are seeing that this has just been one big witch hunt. They see how disgusting the swamp really is. They see the teeth that are there. And I think they're going to realize that, hey, give the guy a chance. Let him do what he was elected to do, and he'll do a phenomenal job. And you've seen that. Listen, when the Dow hits another all-time record right during the testimony, you know that he's been exonerated. I mean, the markets basically said, okay.